Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. Hope you've been having a wonderful Christmas, and could just wish you a big happy New Year as well, as we're virtually on the cusp of a new year, only a couple of days from it now. I really do appreciate those who have subscribed to my channel as well. That's actually wonderful. And I haven't really been. I did promise to do some reactions over Christmas, but I've eaten that much food and snacks, and I've really kind of just been like totally lethargic and vegged out. And I'm not going to make any excuses for it, but I probably do need to look after my health in the new year. It's always the same. I always, promise myself I'm not going to go over the top, but you can never say never. And in this case, I didn't. So, really looking forward to this track. It's a live track. It's by Iron and Wine, which I believe is a single artist called Sam Beam, and the track's called Sodom, South Georgia. It's taken off his second album, Our Endless Numbered Days, which was released in March 2004. I believe on the audio track that it featured Brian Deck on drums, keyboards, percussion, EJ Holowichi on bass, Patrick McKinney on electric guitar, and Sarah Beam on vocals. I'm assuming that's either a relation of his or a spouse. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. And without further ado, this is a live version, so I really hope it doesn't get blocked. It's from Bonnaroo 2008. I'm not sure if Bonnaroo is a place or just an event name. So and hopefully this won't get blocked because it's a live from a particular concert or festival. So let's get playing, see what it's about. It's really mellow.
Paradise, my land, white as a ring of a bell. Gone are star white, small as a wish in a well. Sodom, South Georgia. Buried in Christmas, bows in a blanket of weeds. Paradise Sunday, and I understood. All that white boys say God is good. White tongues hang out, God is good.
I really love the pace of this song. I mean, it feels very warm, a little bit lethargic, and but I'm kind of picking up quite a not a negative vibe in the lyrics, but maybe a slightly dark vibe of the lyrics, a little bit of cynicism, and sometimes you can be sort of really lethargically cynical about something. I think there's contrasts in what's going on in the nature of the lyrics, the nature of the story. Um, There's something I'll have to explore a little bit later on, but this is so mellow and beautiful, such a lovely vibe. It's kind of like country folk. Yeah, I really, really, really love it. I don't know what that horizontal instrument is with the strings on, but somebody will tell me afterwards, hopefully. So yeah, this is really, really wonderful. Let me just seconds.
Paradise Sodom, South Georgia, slept on an acre of bones. Slept through Christmas, slept like a bucket of snow. Papa died Sunday, and I understood. All that white boys say God is good. White tongues hang out. God is good. Now, now, now,
Feel like this is going to be build a bit, maybe to a crescendo. It's just really, really hypnotic at the moment. It's just so chilled.
Thank you.
Beautiful. That was Iron and Wine, Sodom, South Georgia. And I was wondering whether there was an actual place in South Georgia called Sodom. I kind of hope not, because I just sort of seem to remember about the thing in the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah. But yeah, it was just really, really nice, chilled vibe, and I loved the sort of gentle transition. I was expecting to kind of like go into something really big, but the way it just kind of just grew gently at the end, um, so there wasn't any crescendo. It's just it felt very reflective and quite emotional to listen to. Um, really loved his voice as well, Sam Beam. It was kind of really kind of mellow, but like a little bit gritty as well, if that makes any sense. I did love the instruments in this. It, it it didn't seem to be overpowering. It didn't seem to be like for every little instrument played a very gentle part in this song, and I particularly like that horizontal instrument. Never seen that before, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, the lyrics. Papa died smiling, wide as the ring of a bell, gone all star white, small as a wish in a well, or it could be a wishing well, small as a wishing well, or wishing a well. And Sodom, South Georgia, woke like a tree full of bees, buried in Christmas boughs and a blanket of weeds. So it feels like a father figure has passed away, and but he's died at Christmas, and he maybe the father was a religious person or had a strong faith, and this is kind of contrasted with um, the whole idea of Christmas. And the people in the town, I'm guessing, are like busy as bees. I think that's woke like a tree full of bees. I feel that that's meant to be a negative statement, and buried in Christmas boughs and a blanket of weeds. So even though it's Christmas time in this town, even though I kind of get the feeling that this town is supposed to be maybe religious, it's kind of just full on. Not it's debauchery, not but it's just the excesses that of Christmas. It's very superficial type thing. As it's Christmas generally is devoid of religion, which sounds crazy, but in most places it pretty much is. People don't really kind of celebrate Christmas for the faith aspect, the religious aspect. They just want to kind of do what I do, and that's eat a lot of food, maybe have a little bit of drink, and and yeah, it's not about faith, and I feel that maybe the passing of his father is the contrast. Maybe a guy of kind of deep faith is contrasted with a whole town full of people celebrating Christmas with little faith. Papa died Sunday. Sunday's a religious day. It's a day going to church. And I understand all dead white boys say God is good. White tongues hang out. God is good. So yeah, while people are going to church, they're maybe just going through the motions. But this, his dad is truly religious, and maybe died on a Sunday, which adds an extra level of deepness to this song. Papa died while my girl Lady Edith was born. Both heads fell like eyes on a crack in a door. And Sodom, South Georgia, slept on an acre of bones, slept through Christmas slept like a bucket of snow. So again, I think there's a contrast here between somebody dying and somebody being born, and again between the deep I suppose religiousness of going through the act of dying, the act of being born, christened, um, but then people are so sort of maybe out of it in this town that they sort of just stay sleeping off what they're drinking, what they're eating, and it's again slept through a Christmas like a bucket of snow, and a bucket of snow makes it sound a little bit dirty as well. It doesn't sound clean. It sounds like Christmas has been tainted by the very same people who go to church. A really interesting song. I don't know if I've quite hit the nail on the head with essentially what this is about, but yeah, it just seemed to be a song full of contrasts between one thing or another, and I think with faith and the superficiality of Christmas at the centre of it. And this is weird because I never intended to react to this as a Christmas song. I just thought it sounded quite an interesting title, Sodom, South Georgia. So, folks, if you have any thoughts about this song, please join me in the comments below. Love to read your comments as always, and until next time, yeah, take care of yourself. Have a fantastic day, and have a happy new year. And hopefully next year will bring everything that last year brought, or everything that last year didn't bring to you. So take care, and speak to you all soon.